A warm welcome to TALHero India Awards 2025 presented by Touch a Life Foundation.
The TALHero Awards are a celebration of kindness, courage, and humanity. Across the United States and India, Touch a Life Foundation honors heroes who often work quietly, yet touch countless lives. Non-profits, Changemakers, CSR leaders, ordinary people doing extraordinary things. These awards recognize 18 remarkable efforts aligned with the UN's Sustainable Development Goals. Impact that lifts local communities and inspires global progress. But this is more than an award. It is a spotlight. A voice. A moment to honor those who choose compassion over comfort. By sharing their stories, we show the world what resilience looks like. What service sounds like. And what hope feels like. Because true heroes walk among us. And today, we rise to celebrate them.
Today we celebrate extraordinary individuals and organizations who are transforming our communities with compassion, courage, and purpose.
To begin this special evening, let's watch another AV celebrating the spirit of changemaking in the United States.
Last month at the Qualcomm Institute in San Diego, the Touch a Life Foundation honored extraordinary changemakers from across the United States, individuals and organizations whose compassion, innovation, and courage are transforming lives. Here is a brief introduction to tall heroes from the United States. Changemakers. Our changemakers showed us the power of empathy in action. Kevin Tung, empowering adults with disabilities to share their stories through media makers, proving that every voice deserves to be heard. Tony Teravainen, supporting enlisted families through STEP, helping them rise from crisis to long-term stability. Mike Gelman, uniting nonprofit leaders, students, and volunteers through mentorship and community building. Young changemaker. And at just 14 years old, Arden Pala, inspiring thousands of underserved children through sports for kids, showing the world that leadership has no age. Nonprofit heroes. We honored nonprofits creating deep, systemic change. Compass Family Services, breaking the cycle of family homelessness for over a century. Barrio Logan College Institute, empowering first-generation students to achieve their dreams of college. Selony Heart Foundation, giving children a second chance at life through life-saving heart surgeries. CSR Excellence, and TCW Global, demonstrating what it means for business to lead with purpose, compassion, and sustainable impact. Tonight, as we celebrate our TALHero India awardees, we honor the spirit of kindness that connects us across nations. These U.S. Tall heroes remind us that no act of compassion is too small, and no dream of change is too big. TALHero Awards 2025 celebrating kindness, inspiring change.
A heartfelt thank you to our TALHero Jury India who helped us select remarkable awardees.
A special mention to Ajit Ranganekar Garu for his guidance, leadership, and dedicated support, and our Global Chair, Barry Rudolph, for his constant guidance and support.
Thank you to all our jury members for helping us honor India's finest changemaker.
Before we begin this India Awards, let us take a moment to celebrate the inspiring TAL heroes we have honored recently in the United States. To officially begin this award ceremony, I request our esteemed guests to join on stage. J.A. Garu, Veena Garu, founder and CEO of Touch a Life Foundation, Soumya Chula Garu, and Geetanjali Garu. A big round of applause. We begin with CSR category, honoring organizations driving sustainable, inclusive community impact.
Now I invite representative of Yash Technologies to come to the stage and receive TALHero CSR Award 2025.
Across India, children still lack access to quality education, women struggle for financial independence, and rural communities face health and sustainability challenges. Without systemic interventions, these inequities persist. Yash Technologies, through its Social Welfare Foundation, has embedded CSR into its business strategy. In the past year, it reached 15,000 children and trained 1,200 teachers with smart classrooms and scholarships. It empowered 841 women with vocational training and entrepreneurship programs, and expanded access to mobile healthcare, nutrition, solar power, and clean water. What sets Yash apart is its scalable, technology-driven approach. Its CSR portal ensures real-time transparency, reinforcing accountability and trust. By combining innovation with compassion, Yash is redefining corporate responsibility as systemic change. We are proud to honor Yash Technologies as a TALHero of 2025 in the CSR category.
I invite CGI representative on the stage to receive the TALHero CSR Award 2025. Please join us in watching their inspiring story.
Social inequities, climate change, and lack of access to education continue to hold back millions across India. Without strong partnerships, these challenges remain deeply entrenched. CGI addresses them through a CSR strategy rooted in three pillars: communities, climate, and education. It has advanced skill development for underserved and transgender persons, created green energy and waste management solutions, and expanded STEM and digital education for rural children. What makes CGI unique is its culture of shared responsibility. Employees, leaders, and clients actively participate, turning CSR from a program into a movement. Globally, CGI integrates its commitments into ESG practices, driving diversity, sustainability, and ethical business standards. Its model proves that business success and community empowerment can go hand in hand. We are proud to honor CGI as a TALHero of 2025 in the CSR category.
I really want to thank Touch a Life Foundation for having such an event and recognizing the companies across the India and bringing that life in that companies to show what exactly these companies are doing for the society. If I take an example of a tree, the sharing of the resources, if you look at in a tree, it is from the root to the leaf. And that is how we all have to look forward for a society. Thank you. Thank you, Tal.
I now invite Marvel Technology to the stage for TALHero CSR Awards 2025. Let's view their contribution through this short AV.
The technology industry faces growing pressure to reduce environmental impact while promoting inclusive growth. Without sustainable innovation, progress risks leaving people and the planet behind. Marvel Technology embraces this responsibility by embedding CSR into its business. Its priorities include sustainability governance, stakeholder engagement, resilience, and community service. It designs semiconductors that optimize power and performance while minimizing environmental impact, advances climate goals with renewable energy, water, and waste initiatives, and supports education and collaboration globally. Marvel also launched Women at Marvel, uniting 700+ members in 20 chapters worldwide to promote diversity and inclusion. Employees are encouraged to volunteer with paid time off, while company donation matching doubles their community contributions. By combining innovation with responsibility, Marvel is powering progress sustainably. We are proud to honor Marvel Technology as a TALHero of 2025 in the CSR category.
We now move to the non-profit category, honoring organizations transforming communities with innovation, empathy, and service.
I now invite SM Shegel Foundation representatives to receive TALHero Non-Profit Award 2025. And here is the AV.
In rural India, millions of families face scarcity of water, poor education, low farm productivity, and limited opportunities for women. Without systemic change, villages remain vulnerable and underdeveloped. The SM Sehgal Foundation has been addressing these challenges for over 2 decades with its integrated village development model. This holistic framework combines water conservation, women's empowerment, education, and agricultural innovation to create self-reliant, thriving communities. With rainwater harvesting, women's leadership schools, and digital tools for farmers and schools, it has reached 5.9 million people across 13 states. By embedding ownership in local communities, its progress continues even after programs end. The Foundation's vision is simple yet profound. Resilient villages are the foundation of a stronger India. We are proud to honor the SM Sehgal Foundation as a TALHero of 2025 in the nonprofit category.
At the outset, of course, wanted to thank TALHeroes. It is reassuring to receive this honor. And this Sehgal Foundation actually is a dream of Dr. Suri and Edda Sehgal, which the team, innumerable number of heroes who've emerged in the process, this is dedicated to all of them who are working tirelessly in 13 states in different parts of the rural India. Thank you very much.
Now I invite Ashoka India representative to come forward for the TALHero Non-Profit Award 2025. You will be amazed by seeing how they are empowering young people with social innovation mindset.
Across the world, systemic problems, poverty, inequality, health crises demand leaders who don't just solve issues but transform entire systems. Too often, changemakers lack the support they need to scale their impact. For more than 4 decades, Ashoka has built that support. In India, it has nurtured over 500 fellows, including global icons like Kailash Satyarthi and Anshu Gupta, who have reshaped child rights, livelihoods, and education. Its Ashoka Young Changemakers program empowers students to lead with empathy and innovation. Beyond individuals, Ashoka convenes governments, businesses, and civil society into collaborations that drive large-scale change across South Asia. It has created an ecosystem where change-making is not the exception but the norm. We are proud to honor Ashoka India as a TALHero of 2025 in the non-profit category.
I want to start, maybe share a little story, if that's okay. So I was speaking to one of my colleagues from Africa just last week, and he was talking about the special species of animals called the impalas. I don't know how many of you have heard of impalas. But I was very intrigued when he shared a few things about impalas, and I looked them up. And it turns out that impalas can jump up to 10 feet high and can jump forward to about 30 feet, right? But they only do that if they can see where they are landing. Right. And I found that fascinating because I felt that, some of those characteristics I have seen in human beings, particularly who take that leap to bring change, right? They only jump forward when they can see where they land. And the other interesting thing about impalas is if you keep them in a zoo up to about 3 feet high, fence, a wall, they wouldn't jump because they don't know where to land, right? So I think, thankfully, the people in this room, Touch a Life Foundation, and all of you are people who are able to see the change that you want to bring in the distance, right? So I think thank you so much for that. My day-to-day life includes sort of interacting with a lot of social entrepreneurs and change makers. And I was just visiting a childcare institution in Kotanur, about 30-40 kilometers from the city of Bangalore. And I met this lady who has been running this childcare institution for about 20 years, 25 years. And she's been just doing that selflessly, just wanting to provide a home for young girls who have nowhere to go. And I felt that that spirit of service, and I'm always overwhelmed and fascinated with how social entrepreneurs sort of put others ahead of them. And I think that spirit of service is what we're celebrating today. That spirit of giving with kindness and love is what we're celebrating today. So thank you so much for this opportunity, and I hope we all continue to step into our powers to bring change, whatever it may be, whatever it is that you empathize the most with. But thank you.
I now invite Kala Mandir Foundation representatives to receive TALHero Nonprofit Award 2025. Let's see their impact through a small AV.
In South India, communities face urgent challenges, from drug abuse to lack of education, healthcare, and women's empowerment. Many suffer silently, with limited access to resources or awareness campaigns that could change lives. The Kalamander Foundation, born from the vision of Kalyan Anam and the Sai Silks Kalamander Group, has stepped in to transform this landscape. Its landmark Superstar anti-drug campaign mobilized schools, colleges, civic leaders, celebrities, and youth against substance abuse, earning recognition from Telangana's Anti-Narcotics Bureau. Beyond this, the foundation addresses education, health, artisan livelihoods, women's empowerment, and environmental protection, reaching thousands each year. From scholarships and eco-friendly drives to disaster relief, its service has become a beacon of hope. We are proud to honor Kalamander Foundation as a TALHero of 2025 in the nonprofit category.
Good evening, all the dignitaries. So today here I am representing about the Kalamandir Foundation behalf of the emergency part. Our MD is not present here. So I am acting as a COO of the Kalamandir Foundation. Thank you Touch a Life Foundation for recognizing for us for a anti-drug campaign. So I am requesting here the platform. So we are not only working on the anti-drug campaign, just to see all the videos. So here the CSR leaders are there and non-profit organization leaders is also there. So we are so much interested to collaborate with the long run. So we are interested to work on the economic empowerment in next upcoming years. If anyone, willing to contribute or anything, so I'm requesting. So this is not the platform because we are coming on the stage. Kalamandir nowadays they are upcoming to do all campaigns like anti-drug and the economic empowerment thing and the skill development. We are so much interested. So feel free to reach out us. So the Touch a Life Foundation will give our contact details. Even I am also going to take the details. So mutual altogether we can make a change to the society. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity.
I now invite Katha representatives on the stage to receive the TALHero Non-Profit Award 2025. And here is a small video about their impact.
Millions of children in India still experience education as uninspiring, rote-driven, and disconnected from real life. This leads to poor retention, lack of creativity, and lost potential for entire generations. For 35 years, Katha has been rewriting this story. Starting with a small magazine in 1988, it has grown into a nationally recognized nonprofit that blends storytelling, technology, and creativity into education. Its initiatives, like Kites, Katha Lab School, and Katha School of Entrepreneurship, have reached 11 million children across 22 states and trained 2 million teachers. Campaigns like I Love Reading have transformed tens of thousands of underserved children in a single year, while Katha's publishing arm has produced 400-plus titles in 30-plus languages, inspiring imagination and pride in cultural identity. We are proud to honor Katha as a TALHero of 2025 in the nonprofit category.
So yes, that's what we do at Katha. Till grade 10 and even till grade 12. In fact, till grade 8, the children don't have any textbooks. Zero textbooks, and they'll learn only through stories. And then Katha has produced, of course, IAS officers, people in foreign services, so on and so forth. Any of you are thinking, can you take stories and still do well in life? These are the children who will talk about it. I'm deeply honored, and thank you, Rama Garu and the entire TAL team. I think you guys have been fantastic. Been very supportive from the time we knew each other for 2.5 years. And what you do in terms of helping non-profits is commendable. They've been helping in terms of advocacy for us. And this is truly an honor. And this honor is not, while I take it on behalf of Katha, this truly belongs to the 1.2 crore children who wake up every day with that spark in the eye when they read those stories, and who are wanting to be change makers. I saw somewhere here, change maker, and I think every Katha student, every Katha child wants to be a change maker, and this is for lakhs of teachers who've been getting out that spirit of change making, getting the best out of the children, and this award belongs to them. And this award belongs to a lot of teachers like that across the country. This award belongs to the women who stitched the bags, torn bags for their children, just that they could attend the school. This award belongs to those change makers, what we call She Awards in our community. These women who make sure the child does not miss anything for reading, so they sacrifice a lot of things. This belongs to them. And of course, to a lot of our donor partners and a lot of people who talk and spread the word, thank you so much. It's for them.
I now invite Manchi Pustakam representatives on the stage to receive TALHero Non-Profit Awards. Let's see a small video how they are empowering young children through their wonderful stories and books.
For decades, Telugu-speaking children lacked access to quality, culturally relevant literature. Books were either moralistic, unaffordable, or simply unavailable, limiting imagination and critical thinking. Manchi Pustakam changed that. Since 2004, this pioneering trust has published over 500 titles, from imaginative picture books to science and nonfiction, challenging stereotypes of caste, gender, and disability. Its affordable books reach 400+ schools and learning centers annually, with over 2 lakhs copies distributed. Its philosophy is unique: stories don't preach but allow children to discover meaning on their own. Libraries, exhibitions, and donor-supported programs have nurtured a grassroots reading culture across Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Manchi Pustakam has inspired generations to dream, question, and imagine. We are proud to honor Manchi Pustakam as a TALHero of 2025 in the non-profit category.
మంచి పుస్తకం తెలుగులో పుస్తకాలు పబ్లిష్ చేస్తుంది కాబట్టి నేను తెలుగులోనే 2 మాటలు చెప్తాను వాళ్ళ గురించి. తార్నాకలో మా సోలిక్ సిమాజీ ఆఫీస్ పక్కనే ఉంది వాళ్ళది, కానీ చాలా తక్కువ మంది తెలుస్తుంది. వాళ్ళు ఎక్కడ వాళ్ళ పుస్తకాలు బయట కొనుక్కోవడానికి దొరకవు. బట్ బోర్డ్ బుక్స్ 10 రూపీస్, 12 రూపీస్, 20 రూపీస్కి పిల్లలు చదువుకునేలాగా ఉండటం మీరు ఎక్కడైనా చూస్తారా? వాళ్ళు కొన్ని ఇయర్స్ నుంచి చేస్తున్నారు. ఈవెన్ నా పిల్లలు చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి ఆ పుస్తకాల ద్వారానే తెలుగు నేర్చుకున్నారు. పిల్లలకి దాని వెనక జస్ట్ పబ్లిష్ చేయడం కాదు, రీసెర్చ్ ఉంటుంది. మన పిల్లలు ఏం నేర్చుకోవాలి మన ఇంట్లో నుంచి అన్న దానికి వాళ్ళకి ఒక రీసెర్చ్ టీం ఉంటుంది. రీసెర్చ్ చేసి చిన్న చిన్న లైన్స్తో వాళ్ళకి భాష నేర్చుకోవడానికి అనుగుణంగా కథల్ని క్రియేట్ చేసి పబ్లిష్ చేస్తుంటారు. చాలా నిశ్శబ్దంగా ఇన్ని సంవత్సరాల నుంచి వాళ్ళు చేయటం నేను కొన్ని 20 ఏళ్ళ నుంచి చూస్తున్నాను వాళ్ళని. అండ్ వాళ్ళ టీం కూడా ఉన్నారు. ప్లీజ్ జాయిన్ అస్ హియర్. కొంతమంది వాలంటీర్స్ కలిసి చేస్తున్నారు ఈ పనిని. అండ్ ఇది ఒక ఉద్యమం, ఇది నిజంగా చెప్పాలంటే. అండ్ పిల్లలకి తెలుగు నేర్పించాలి అండ్ మన కల్చర్ నేర్పించాలి. అలాగే మంచి విషయాలు నేర్పించాలి అనుకునే వాళ్ళు ఎవరైనా సరే పిల్లలకి గిఫ్ట్స్గా, బహుమతులుగా ఈ పుస్తకాన్ని, మంచి పుస్తకాన్ని ఇస్తే అది చాలా విలువైందండి.
థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫస్ట్ టాల్ ఫౌండేషన్. తెలుగులో పిల్లల కోసం పుస్తకాలు ప్రచురిస్తాం కాబట్టి తెలుగులోనే మాట్లాడటం భావ్యం. చాలా 20 సంవత్సరాలు పైగా ఇదే పనిలో ఉంటూ పిల్లలు తెలుగు నేర్చుకోవాలి, పుస్తకాలని ప్రేమించాలి ఆ ఉద్దేశంతో కొన్ని 500 పైగా పుస్తకాలు ప్రచురించాం ఈ ఏళ్ల కాలంలో. ఎంతోమంది లక్షలు పుస్తకాలు అమ్ముడుపోయాయి, ఎన్నో స్కూళ్ళకి చేరాయి. ఈ అంకెల కంటే కూడాను పిల్లల ముఖాల్లో నవ్వులు ఆ పుస్తకం చదివితే కనుక వాళ్ళు ఏమిటి సంతోషంగా ఉంటే చాలు, నవ్వుకుంటే చాలు, హాయిగా ఉంటే చాలు. చదవటం బాగా వస్తే వాళ్ళు ఏం చదవాలో ఎంచుకుంటారు, ఏం కావాలో నిర్ణయించుకుంటారు, వాళ్ళే నిర్ణయించుకోవాలి అనేది మా ఉద్దేశం. అంటే మనం ఏం చెప్పాలో అనేది కాకుండా ఒక వైవిధ్యమైన పుస్తకాలు, చాలా రకాల పుస్తకాలు పిల్లలకి తక్కువ ధరలో కూడాను అందించగలిగితే కనుక అవి వాళ్ళు చదివి వాళ్ళు ఏం కావాలో నిర్ణయించుకుంటారు, ఏం కావాలో నిర్ణయించుకోవాలి. పిల్లల పక్షాన నిలబడటానికి ప్రయత్నం చేస్తున్నాం. మా పుస్తకాలు కొనేది పెద్దవాళ్ళే అయినప్పటికీ కూడాను పిల్లలకి ఎలాంటి పుస్తకాలు ఉంటే బాగుంటుంది అనే ఉద్దేశంతో చేస్తున్నాము. భాగ్యలక్ష్మి చాలా కాలంగా, నా భార్య కూడాను నాతో పాటు ముందు నుంచి తను ఉన్నది. మా ట్రస్టీ లక్ష్మి, పవిత్ర కొత్తగానే జాయిన్ అయినప్పటికీ కూడాను చాలా కొత్త మార్పులు మా సంస్థలోకి తీసుకొచ్చింది. గడిచిన ప్రయాణం కంటే కూడాను ముందున్న ప్రయాణం చాలా ముఖ్యమైనదని, ఆ ముందు ప్రయాణానికి ఇట్లాంటి అవార్డులు మాకు చాలా బలాన్ని, స్ఫూర్తిని ఇస్తాయని ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేసుకుంటున్నాను.
And now we move to the Changemakers category, honoring individuals whose vision and dedication are reshaping the society.
Now I invite Anusha Bharadwaj to come onto the stage and receive TALHero Changemaker Award 2025. Let's watch a short video to learn more about her work.
Across India, millions of adolescent girls face challenges that limit their dreams: early marriage, dropping out of school, lack of confidence, and lack of safe spaces. These barriers not only silence their voices but also deny them opportunities to shape their futures. Anusha Bharadwaj, a changemaker, social entrepreneur, and Ashoka Fellow, chose to rewrite this story. As Executive Director of Voice for Girls and founder of Search for Social Change, she pioneered a unique Girls for Girls leadership model. Through this, marginalized girls become Saki's champion friends who mentor peers, inspire communities, and advocate for their rights. Her programs across 7 states have empowered more than 240,000 girls to resist early marriage, continue education, and dream bigger. By nurturing confident leaders, Anusha has sparked a cascading movement of transformation. We are proud to honor Anusha Bharadwaj as a TALHero of 2025 in the Changemakers category.
Wow, the video was amazing. I think the words, it's a girl or it's a boy, is the first identity that children have. It shaped all our lives. But if a girl is born in India and most parts of the world, I think her script is written even before she takes her first breath. Especially, it becomes more critical when she's an adolescent girl, because the transition from being a girl to a woman is through a first period. Many, including some of us in the room, have had a very traumatic first period. We're like, oh my God, are we dying? Why am I bleeding? What's happening to me? Silence surrounds us, and voice believes that that silence has to be broken. It's a normal process of being a girl, being a woman, and how do we break the silence is what we do at Voice. We've reached out to thousands of girls. It's been, I think, 3 lakh girls now. We do this through an amazing girl leadership model. Young people, more than 7,000-8,000 of them have co-journeyed with us. And so the spirit is to widen the solidarity, widen the circle, and make every girl an inspiration for the others. Just 2 days ago, I was in Mehboob Nagar in a government school. And one girl said, the question was, what work will you do in the future? And she very simply said, hard work. Okay, so I think Voice is the result of all this hard work. And so many in the room, Vanita, Santosh, Neeti, Nayanika, others who are thousands of these young people who've come with us on the journey. So it's to them, thank you, TALHeros. This is a very special moment. And to my family, Rohit here, wind beneath my wings, my kids, and my 5-year-old said, go win the award and come. And I asked her, what does Voice do? She says, Voice makes girls strong and powerful. So to Zara, my 5-year-old, every girl out there, you have the power, just unleash it. Thank you so much.
Now we invite Alok Parna Sen Gupta on the stage for the TALHero Changemaker Award 2025. Let's watch a short AV to know more about her work.
India's animals often suffer invisibly, from cosmetic testing to illegal wildlife trade, mass sacrifices, and poor welfare in farms and markets. These cruelties not only harm animals but also threaten human health, the environment, and our shared humanity. Alakparna Sengupta, Managing Director of Humane World for Animals India, has dedicated her life to changing this reality. She played a pivotal role in India's ban on animal testing for cosmetics and the prohibition of animal-tested product imports. Her advocacy has influenced reforms in shark finning, livestock markets, disaster relief, street dog welfare, and reducing human-elephant conflict. Her work demonstrates that protecting animals is deeply connected to human rights, sustainability, and compassion. Through her leadership, she is reshaping national policy and public conscience. We are proud to honor Alakparna Sengupta as a TALHero of 2025 in the Changemakers category.
It is not very often that people who work for animals are recognized. So I'm very, very grateful to Touch a Life Foundation, judging committee for considering me and the work that I do through Humane World for Animals India Foundation worthy of this honor. This support and this recognition pushes me and the organization harder to achieve more for animals, communities, and this planet. Because if people don't support animals, animals don't have hope, and if animals don't survive, the planet has no hope. So thank you so much for your honor, and I'm very grateful for this recognition.
The next TALHero Changemaker Award goes to Ram Pappu, and unfortunately he's not here with us right now, so we'll play a AV recording.
In rural India, millions face challenges of poverty, poor health, limited education, and a lack of opportunities. Development efforts often remain fragmented, leaving communities without long-term solutions. Ram Pappu, after a 25-year global IT career, committed himself to changing this landscape. As Managing Director of Mission Samriddhi, he leads a holistic community development framework across 7 states. His model integrates education, health, livelihoods, and governance, ensuring sustainable rural transformation. Ram has personally inspired over 60,000 students through workshops and mobilized them into community service, building a strong grassroots movement. His approach combines technology, partnerships, and local empowerment to create systemic change in rural India. By celebrating good work and enabling collaboration, he is redefining rural development. We are proud to honor Ram Pappu as a TALHero of 2025 in the Changemakers category.
He has also sent a sweet message. Let's play that video as well.
So to begin with, first and foremost, I deeply appreciate and express my sincere gratitude to esteemed jury at Touch the Life Foundation. I am deeply humbled and grateful for this booster shot that will basically help me intensify the work we are doing in Mission Samriddhi to go further and deeper. Mission Samriddhi works to facilitate holistic and sustainable development of rural communities based on a community development framework that has 5 development blocks: personal, social, economic, ecological, and institutional development of a cluster of Gram Panchayats that we handhold and support for a period of 5 years so that these communities become self-dependent and probably role model villages. My firm belief is that between the village communities and the government, which has all the scale of resources, we need a compassionate and qualified NGO, a civil society organization, to handhold the local communities and show them models of growth, models of change, inspire the local communities to own the problems, which we call in design thinking parlance, designing the thinking, and then thinking the action. So if they're inspired to prioritize, own the problems, and then work on these solutions which they can internalize, that will lead to the local communities driving the change and therefore sustainable development. I really once again thank Touch the Life Foundation for this recognition, and as I said, this is only going to help us, me and Mission Samriddhi, to intensify our work further and deeper. Thank you very much.
I would now like to request G.A. Garu to share a few words about the TALHero Awards.
My only request to Veena, Sai and the entire TAL Foundation leadership to create more such people, because I worked in government for very long years. Government can do only this much, where all these NGOs, people like you can really bring the transformation required for this great nation. I wish you all the best. You are doing a great job. Next year, I want to see many more awardees to come and get inspired by Touch the Life Foundation. You have to touch many more people through TAL.
I would now like to request Veena Garu share a few words.
So first of all, TALHero Awards. Throughout the year, our Touch a Life Foundation team gathers nominations from several nonprofits and CSRs around the world. And we have a fantastic team, who takes all of these, nominations. And we have a judging committee, for US. We have a judging committee for India. And these judging committees, are formed with people in the nonprofit world as well as the CSR world. And they take these nominations very seriously. They take the judging very seriously. And after they review all of these applications and study the organizations, they bring out the best every year. And again, when I say the best, no nonprofit organization, no change maker is less or more. Everyone operates, again, whatever the way they are contributing is always inspiring. What we try to bring out is stories of, again, high impact, and see how every other change maker can get inspired, and people like us get inspired by you, to support other NGOs and other organizations in a good way. So our Touch a Life team, does, all of these, different activities. Imaja and Solix and, all of our teams support the Touch a Life Foundation to carry on these kind of activities. So directly, indirectly, all of us, first of all, are humbled by the kind of, activities, change-making activities or change-maker activities that you're doing. And we want to be inspired to, do good to the society in a little way. So Touch a Life Foundation, technology teams, we have marketing teams, social advocacy teams, radio teams to support all change makers. And, our teams, dedicate, their time to amplify the impact that you make. So we are honored to be with you over here. We are honored to host you here. We are honored to, give you these awards and recognize. Thank you for all the good work, and thank you for inspiring all of us. Keep continuing to do that, and we look forward to being associated with you and being of support in every shape or form. Thank you so much.
I request Somaya Ajulagari to speak a few words.
One thing I would like to share is, it is an honor to share the stage with Jaya and Veena on this occasion. And before I go on to the next step, I would like to really appreciate and big kudos to Ramadev and the team. The work they did with the jury members to pick up these people. It's almost close to 150 applications, out of which 18 got into this thing. As Veena said, that it's not that 18 only, the rest of the people are also doing a tremendous job. But because of certain things, we had to pick up these 18 nominations as a TALHero Awards. And it's really, you are inspiration to us to keep identify real change makers to the society. As we are doing our token response in terms of identifying the real change makers from the society, and really bring it to the much more public glare in terms of what best we can do from our side. And on behalf of TAL, really I would like to thank Sai and Veena for this initiative. Sai keep telling one thing, and Veena, one thing is, it's not just profit, it's a profit for a purpose. So part of that initiative, this TAL Foundation, is not just a foundation, it is an ecosystem that has many arms working with various segments of the society in terms of identifying the change makers, or in terms of reaching out to the lot of downtrodden and people who are in the need. So what best we can do, we continue to do the same thing. And Jagar has been a huge mentor for us in all these activities. Thank you, sir, for being with us in this evening. And thanks, Veena and Sai, for all these things. Thanks, everyone, for attending this and accepting our awards. Thank you so much.
Honor to have Jaya Garu over here with us. And I'm sure a lot of you out there know who is Jay Garu. He is the man behind this Cyberabad, this high-tech city, and he was the Software Technology Park founding member, as well as, he was the head of the Software Technology Park in Hyderabad. And he has been a person, again, hand-holding many software companies, including Solix, Imaja, over the last couple of decades to be successful in Hyderabad, successful in India, and grow the force over here. He has touched many lives. He has, created a lot of employments in the city, and he also goes to a lot of universities, inspiring young kids, to be entrepreneurs. He runs Startup Pitch Fest. He's associated with many organizations that promote entrepreneurship. So it's a very, pleasure and honor, Jay Garu, to be here with you.
Since you mentioned about what I did for Solix at Imagia, both Veena and Sai Gundawali, they used to work at Cisco way back in 90s. During that time, we just started STP operations in Hyderabad. Not even one single IT company in Hyderabad. Hyderabad, no internet, no international flights, not even a good-looking building. So in those days, I thought I should go to Silicon Valley and invite some of the NRIs to come to Hyderabad, who are from Telangana state, who are from combined state of AP and Telangana. So in that context, somehow there used to be an organization called SIPA, Silicon Valley Indian Professional Association. There's no tie, no other association during that time. And every weekend, they used to run some get-togethers every Saturday at HP Cupertino. So there a lot of Indians, NRIs who are working in the Silicon Valley, they used to come there. And used to canvas for Hyderabad, come to Hyderabad. In that context, I met Sai and Veena. They were happily working in Cisco. I literally have to brainwash them. You should come out of Cisco, start your company, you got a bright future. I hope my advices were good for you, or you would have continued. So that's how I built Hyderabad, which was rocks and boulders. Every brick was so difficult during that time. Convincing one couple like Veena and Sai, so tough for me, but finally we were able to create what you are seeing in Hyderabad and Cyberabad. Thank you.
Please give them a big round of applause.
Before we invite all the awardees on the stage, I just want to introduce my team. So all the awardees know that we have a handmade greeting card today, and it is by our teammate Avanti, and she is the designer and she made it specially for you all. It's a love from her to you. And I just want to invite Srinivas, Rajesh, and Seshi. And you all know Srinivas. He is communicating with you all. And Srinivas. And Rajesh and Seshi, they are the video editors of all the AVs. It's their love to you all. And Srinivas and my entire team, please. Syed, where is Syed? Adarsh, Akshay, please. Sahit, Mahesh. Yeah. Archita. And this is the team.
So this is a small token recognition for all the hard work done by these guys under leadership of Srinivas and Ramadevi. And they deserve a big kudos from all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Rama is our pillar for Touch a Life Foundation, and she's been doing a lot of work to bring a lot of this good work in front of all of us. So thank you, Rama, and thank you.
I request all of you to give a standing ovation to the team. They have done a great job.